Hi everybody and welcome to this Rookie Division playthrough for the 5th anniversary 9-hole cup. 5 years of Golf Clash already. Where has the time gone? Please do hit thumbs up on the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. Get the bell button enabled to get notified when we upload new content or go live. We're going to look at replays for all 9 holes. We have a nice mix of courses here, some easy and some difficult holes as well. But as always on the channel with the rookie content, it is using true rookie level clubs. Hope you enjoy the video. Please do leave me a comment and make sure you tell your friends and clanmates in the game about the channel. Here we go, let's get started. I'm going to show you a route with the Berserker here. You can go with the Titan or a Kingmaker, but you would have to go, I feel, max overpower instead. So putting Berserker on, yellow ring centered on the fairway at max distance, 4.5 topspin, 2 bars side spin to the right. Then we adjust max plus 10. It takes us into half a ring of overpower, but I'm going to add more to compensate for the headwind. So I'm going with 2 rings of overpower and no curl. If you do have stronger wind, you might want to go with a little bit more overpower than this. Just have to judge what is best. Second bounce very nicely into the rough and just rolls out very nicely for an eagle wedge. But I do feel aggressive option is the way to go. Going to go with the backbone and a navigator ball, and we're going to play with a little bit of backspin, 2 bars backspin and just under half a bar of side spin to the left. Blue ring touching the sand there on the left, and look where the second bounce is. Just count the number of rows in that we are on the green, and it looks about 5 or 6 squares in. Then we are going to adjust medium distance with 10% elevation. Mid plus 10. With the result here, we do miss slightly low, so I would recommend that you just push up a little bit with your landing position. We just need to aim maybe a quarter of a square, half a square further on, because look, we're just lacking in pace. We need to catch a bit more of the slope further on. Going to show you a slice here, however bear in mind these are never 100% consistent, so this is a risk. Depending on your club level and wind strength, you need to decide what you want to do. Max top spin, max right spin, and I'm aiming with spins added to the right hand side of the pink bush. Max overpower, max curl and full slice release. I don't think we caught all of the slice there. The needle was on the way back, however we do have room for a bit more slice on that one, so I think it will be a fairly solid approach. But obviously you do need to judge according to the club level that you have. From here I really needed the Guardian. I'm kind of in between clubs to attempt the rough bump with the Goliath. So I would pack the Guardian here because we don't have enough backspin even on the Viper level 8. Adjustment here, I go medium distance with 10% elevation. We're going with a navigator and the extra mile. Maximum distance plus 20 is the adjustment here. I'm faffing around with the top spin a little bit. I can't make my mind up. In the end, instead of toying between 3 and 4 bars, I actually reduce it down to 3.5 just to split the difference, and I go with a bar of side spin to the left, setting up there with the yellow ring just off the bunker there at max distance with the power 1 ball. Adjust max plus 20 here, max plus 20. And just to give myself a great right, I am going with a little bit of curl out to the left. Don't overdo it though, because you will be in between clubs for the next shot. So try and replicate this one as best you can. Comes in very, very nicely there, and we've got plenty of room. And our drive distance comes in at 345 yards. I was expecting a long iron here, but I'm actually in with a chance with the thorn, so I'm going to go for it. I'm going with all the topspin I have, which is only at 3/4 of a bar, but this will work out very, very nicely. We just have to fill in the blanks in our mind of the ball guide here. Aim as best you can, just look at the second and third bounce, pause the video, and just line it up as best you can. Obviously remember to leave your ball guide short if you don't have thorn level 8, which true rookies will not. Max distance, 0 elevation here. Max distance, 0 elevation, and as you can see, that little bit of topspin comes in beautifully. We aim it absolutely plumb at the pin, and it drops for a very, very nice eagle. I am going to recommend you try and play between the trees. It may be a little bit scary. If you don't fancy it, then obviously play out to the left, bouncing over the bunker, but you will then have to use curl on your second shot. Go with the Titan, 4.5 topspin, 2 bars side spin to the right at max distance of the club, and then we are going to aim just slightly left of centre between the two tree trunks so that we are going to clear the branches. Maximum distance, 10% elevation on this adjustment. Then once we are done, we're going to push back up to max, which is only going to be 2 or 3 yards. Then the last part of the equation, we do need to hit perfect. Obviously, great balls to the left and the right may well risk clipping the tree branch. So that is the risk you're going to take with this shot, but I do believe if you want to go an aggressive route for the albatross, this is the way to play. Clears the branches very nicely and rolls out 359 yards. From there, we're going to play in between minimum and medium distance with the backbone. 2 bars backspin, 1 bar side spin to the left, and aim as best you can to the pin with the ball guide that you either will or will not have according to your club level. Then we are going to adjust in between minimum and medium distance with 10% elevation. So in between min and mid with 10% extra for elevation. Then we are going to take our shot. However, you will need to hit perfect. I do not do that. I hit a great ball to the right. However, with my experience of club accuracies, I do believe with a perfect this would have been very, very close, if not dropping for an albatross. Sniper level 5 here, obviously it's best if you do have sniper, but it will work with other wood clubs as well. Going with a katana, and I'm playing with 1.9 backspin. If you've got higher level snipers, you can do this with a navigator as well. Second bounce in between the 2 green squares there, pointing at the pin. And we adjust this one, max plus 10. Power 2 numbers, 4.7 rings. Don't worry about dropping down into the sand or the water. We'll still be okay. Get the ball centered in the adjustment ring. Hit perfect. Bounces very nicely and drops in there for a hole in 1. Do have tailwind, so I would recommend going right hand side for the best opportunity here. We have an extra mile 6 here with the Titan going full top spin, 2 bars side spin to the left, stretch out, find your position, adjust max plus 10 and then push back up to max. I didn't go with full overpower with the extra mile 6. We could have gone with a little bit more though. You'll see why when we get to the second shot. If you have extra mile 5, definitely go with max overpower because you have less distance on the driver. Minor grades, okay, we've got plenty of room there as you can see on the landing point, and we roll very nicely. And you'll see here, should have gone with a bit more overpower though. We are just at max distance of the backbone. So here's the second shot. Look, not much room for manoeuvre there. So maybe a tad bit more overpower would be nice. 3 bars of backspin here. And then aim as best as you can at the pin. Adjust this one max plus 10. So max plus 10, you'll see here we do just slightly miss here. So we do need to take care with our aim. Always difficult with true rookie clubs with the lack of a decent ball guide. But you'll see here with the 3 bars backspin does come in with a very, very nice speed. It bounces there, but just skims on the left edge. So a bit more care needed on the aim. Good chance for an eagle. Plenty of backspin here, as much backspin as you can. with the right spin that you saw on the screen there. So you are going to want about 8 bars of backspin, 7.5, 8 bars of backspin, to be honest. Set up here, the red ring just off the sand line. My adjustment is mid plus 20. Mid plus 20. And again, just concentrate on hitting perfect here. We're not pushing it really close to the bunker. Look, we've got room there for a minor great right. Could use a little bit of curl, could maybe aim a little bit higher, but even then, this is a tough hole. I'm happy with a birdie. Going with a Titan here, and you will need to pack a wood club with distance. Blue ring touching the rough on the right at plus 7 yards. 4.5 bar topspin, 2 bars side spin to the left. Maximum distance with a 10% over adjustment here. I back up a little, obviously, not setting up at max because we don't need to adjust into overpower and we don't need to play with overpower. So just a standard shot. Make sure you hit perfect. Great right will risk the rough on the right due to the shape of the fairway. So just concentrate, get a perfect ball away here, and you'll be absolutely fine. Tough second shot coming up though, and this is where we do need wood club with distance. So I'm going with the big dog, level 6, a max top spin that you have, and 2 bars side spin to the left, and we're just going to aim straight down the middle between the rough and the sand here. My adjustment, maximum distance, 0 elevation. Does bring us into overpower. We need 1 ring. I go with a couple more rings just to get me closer to the green. Go with what you feel comfortable with, as long as you get a perfect. Obviously, with the accuracy of the big dog, great balls do risk the rough or the sand. But here, I'm just happy for this to trundle along up there and leave me a very makeable wedge for the eagle. Thank you very much for watching this video for the 5th anniversary 9-hole cup. Hope you have found the content useful. Don't forget to check out the channel homepage for lots more content and tutorials as well. Head over to bkgolfclash.com. Also, join us on Facebook, BK Golf Clash Facebook group. Lots of members there sharing shots, tips and suggestions, and free content and free guides posted as well for all divisions. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.